When I implemented all this in 2017, I realized that if we had done it earlier, then most likely we could save $2 to $3 million, which could be spent on something more serious, more substantial. Good afternoon. My name is Antonina Fedorenko. I am a co-owner of the Aeroterm company. Our company is engaged in the design of industrial facilities such as subways, railways, various plants for various purposes with different technologies. Our company was founded in 2001. Today, it is already a group of companies. We have several other small enterprises that belong to us and are engaged in similar areas. For example, there is a factory that produces air ducts for the ventilation system and parts for them. Today, the company employs 85 people. On the financial planning course, I determined for myself how to work not only, for example, with expenses, but how to work with income. We distributed what funds should be, and this directly breathed new financial power into our company and allowed us to see how it is possible, while receiving the same income, to reduce costs and optimize costs. The whole system of funds for me was just a real insight. My life in business is no longer the same because by distributing money among funds, you can clearly see how it works, where we can save, what we can earn, how we can spend it later. In addition to the fact that we began to form funds with certain purposes, we stopped spending money beyond what was necessary. For example, I was surprised to discover such a fact that in our small company, we are actually small businesses. For example, we spent about $15,000 to $16,000 a year on stationery. By revisiting the stationery expense item, we were able to save about $10,000 a year just by discovering this worthless extra spending. And this applies not only to office supplies. From now on, we just stopped buying what we don't really need. The next stage was especially significant, which helped us a lot. It was a super decision, a system with non-fixed wages. I had heard a lot about it before and thought about it for a long time, but only thanks to the course Financial Planning, I was able to actually implement it. As of today, we do not have fixed wages in our company. Also, thanks to AT Management, I learned that there is such a wonderful fund as the Owner's Fund. Thanks to this, I can now, not once a year, but every month, as a co-owner of the company, receive my dividends. This is a fund that now receives money on a regular basis, and most importantly, the company's managers and staff fully agree with this. Today, as the owner of the company, I feel that I am not alone. Before we started using the financial planning procedure, I had the feeling that I was working alone, only I needed the income. And it really was a resentment when you work alone and when nobody needs anything around. Today, employees are more enthusiastic about working with me. They really have become team members. This is very, very cool and positively affects the overall mood and results of the company. There are a lot of important things in the financial planning course, but I believe that it is necessary to master 3 main things. First, you need to develop an organizing board and arrange people. Second, you need to define a clear and realistic income plan for yourself. Third, you need to be clear about the costs that you have, including the costs of the non-fixed wages system. What can I say to people who have doubts? Do not hesitate. Go to the course. Study. Every cent you spend there will return to you quickly and many times over. The important thing is that you can use it all yourself. You will not need, relatively speaking, crutches. You will not need coaches later. You will not need to pay someone extra to finish something. You can use it all by yourself. You will master such a tool that will allow you to work effectively without outside help, without constant consultations from specialists who will sell you something else. You will definitely be able to understand everything in order to subsequently apply these tools with your team. I managed to do it. Do not hesitate. Start the course, study, and great success to you.